Hey there. My name is David Daly, and I'm the manager of the technical account manager team here at RudderStack. RudderStack's overall mission is to help our customers turn their data into competitive advantages for their business. Lately, we've been diving deep into how LLMs can support this mission. Today, I want to showcase our latest innovation that we have developed internally in collaboration with both kapa.ai and Thena. This amazing LLM project that uses RudderStack data has helped our customer success team reduce ticket response time by 50% while also increasing the quality of responses. Like a lot of companies, we use Slack for communication with both our community and our customers. Previously, manual responses to client questions were both time consuming and often lacked additional context that was needed to properly answer these questions. With our new LLM CS app, we're able to provide both accurate and contextually relevant responses in real time, solving technical issues within seconds. Before we jump into the demo, I do want to introduce the two partners that we worked closely with when developing this LLM app. The first one is our Slack ticketing tool called Thena. We add Thena to every single customer-facing channel that we have in Slack. Thena is great at generating tickets for conversations that get generated in Slack between us and the customer. It uses AI to make sure only the tickets that should be raised as requests are. The next tool that I want to introduce is kapa.ai. We train kapa.ai on our internal resources, and it becomes an LLM specific for RudderStack. We expose this to our customers in our documentation so that they can look up questions they may have about the product and receive much more contextually relevant answers. Next, I want to show what this looks like at a high level. Because we have Thena in all of our customer channels in Slack, whenever a customer asks a question via Slack, Thena is able to automatically create a ticket for it. Once the ticket is created, Thena also sends that question as a webhook. Once the event is in RudderStack, we make two API lookup calls via transformation. The first one is to our own personal Redis store. This Redis store is populated with customer 360 information of every single RudderStack customer that we have. We first look up who sent this question. Redis is able to return information such as account information that we had in Salesforce, as well as latest activities that this customer has done in the app. Now that we have that additional context of who asked the question, we then send that along with the actual question itself to kapa.ai. Since kapa.ai is trained in our internal resources, it's able to use this LLM technology to generate the next best response to the customer. Whether that's the answer itself, or if kapa.ai doesn't have the answer, it will generate the next best question to ask the customer to get one step closer. Once all that information is returned to the transformation in RudderStack, RudderStack then sends the final webhook back into Slack as an internal comment for that ticket. Now let's dig deeper and see what this actually looks like in real life. Okay, now we're over in Slack and I want to showcase what this actually looks like in a real demo. You can see here, Jared is asking a couple questions about RudderStack, and we're going to try to get answers to them immediately. You can see in the second question, he's asking about sources and user transformations. In this example, Thena has captured this as a ticket and has sent this question to RudderStack. So let's go over there and check out what that looks like in RudderStack. Now we're in RudderStack, and here's the source that actually is capturing that event and ticket data from Thena. It then is able to route it to this other webhook destination that's responsible for sending the internal ticket note. Now let's dig deeper into what the user transformation looks like that enriches with both our Redis data and with that Kappa LLM data. Now in our transformation, you can see our first API call we make is actually to RudderStack's profile activation API. We look up the customer based off of the Slack channel name, which is an ID type in our profiles project. The next API call we make from the transformation is to kapa.ai. Because we have contextual information about who this customer was, we send that along with the actual question itself to kapa.ai. Here you can see the example of what that API call looks like. Down here, this is the actual question that's being asked from the customer. And the final step is after the transformation, RudderStack is able to send the response from kapa.ai as an internal note in Slack for that Thena ticket. Now we're back in Slack and we're in the triage channel where RudderStack has added the internal note with the LLM response. Now the CSM and TAM can go into the internal note, copy that, and send it as a response immediately to our customer. Looking at this actual thread and the internal note, you can see that customer context was returned for the specific customer that asked this question, as well as the actual kapa.ai response that I can now copy back to our actual customer and respond directly. Hope you enjoyed this video about how RudderStack is using LLMs and our own profiles product internally to improve our effective response times for tickets, as well as increasing quality. This LLM app, we're able to give our TAN and CSM much needed bandwidth to focus on more complex and higher value questions from our customers. Thanks for watching. And if you're interested in building a similar LLM-based use case with your customer data, please reach out. We'd love to hear about your use case and share more about what we're working on at RudderStack.